We're in episode 4, and we've got Raheel on, who we've mentioned on our first two episodes, I would say. And here's someone
I'll just say I'm very, very happy that we've got Raheel on the podcast now. I just want to get that in there for many reasons. My favorite game this year was on the other format where you play differences. I think we were 8 or 9-0 down, and somehow we came back and literally, like, I would say about 2-3 minutes before the lights went off, we scored a goal, and oh my days, the feeling, it was a next level feeling. Literally, I felt like crying because I think we played over 3 hours, literally, no exaggeration, played 3 hours non-stop, no resting. But I mean, you can walk about and try and catch your breath and stuff like that, but no resting. That was the best game of the year. It was even unbelievable.
Playing all them years like that, 3, sometimes even 4 times a week, and obviously, as you know, some days playing twice a day, and going from all that and then to just completely stop playing football, it's a bit crazy, man. And it like we said before, with all of us, it does get to your head, because obviously we know football's a thing that takes you away, regardless of what problem you've got going on or what's going on in your personal life or outside. You know, once you're on that pitch, everything goes away for that hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it is. There's only one thing that can bother you on that pitch, and that's how you're performing.
Definitely.
Nothing else.
I agree with that.
Well, if Raheel screwed at you from behind, man, and not passing or
you got to be done, man.
Sitter.
You enjoy playing, though. You got to play to win. You're going to enjoy it even.
Yeah, 100%.
It's about vision as well. Obviously, some people don't like, when they get shouted at, but they should take it as a blessing, really, because
for me, those people should stay at home. In my
That's
opinion.
you shout at everyone.
We're all thinking of you.
But the thing is, if you don't, for me personally, you know what, and some people will disagree with me. If you don't like getting shouted at, you should just stay at home.
Nah, but shall I be honest with you? You're all saying I'm a good leader, this and that. But this guy, Arif, he's the worst person to lead in your team. But when you're on the opposite team, he's the easiest person to get in his head and stop him from playing good.
Definitely.
You know what? There's been a lot of games like that. I feel like I am getting better.
No, we know some people are a bit different.
Some people, we won't name no names.
Not mentioning no names, but yeah, I think we all know who.
I do whatever's required, man. I do whatever's required.
He'd rather score a hat trick and his team lose.
You know that's not true. That's definitely. Can I just say that's true. It depends what's at stake. If something, if I feel like, there's a lot at stake in this game.
What do you mean a lot at stake? Look, we don't play in the Champions League final.
No, I know. And you know what?
Who else would say they get wound up before the game playing? Or like mind games and trash talk and stuff like that?
Honestly, I don't think I get wound up. I mean, wound up. Okay, Raheel. Okay, Hamza, when you say wound up, what do you mean by wound up? As in getting emotional?
No.
When have you ever?
Just like you're there and you're just like, I've got to prove a point. People have been chatting.
Yeah, I think what Hamza means is like you get wound up in terms of it frustrates you when you're playing. Like you think extra hard.
Yeah, you're trying to do more than
you're doing like an angry side out.
Going to be doing our 5-a-side team of the week, on leaders. So
because Raheel's new here, we want to give him a warm welcome. Let Raheel go first.
Yeah, no, I'll go first. In goals, I'm going to go with Oliver Kahn. Massive presence. Watching him play for Germany, Bayern Munich as well. Massive presence in the game. Always shouting at his defenders. Even if they've done something right or they've made something good, he would shout at them in an aggressive way to keep them on their game. And for me, it's not just about leading. For me, I've got to look at being aggressive. These players were aggressive in order to bring the best out of their other players.
I was going to go for Fabio Cannavaro because World Cup leader.
Cannavaro's quality.
Is someone that gets brushed under quite a lot because there's so 100%. Many classic defender leaders like John Terry, Vidic, company. And then the other two, I had Roy Keane and Vieira because no one's getting past them. And
yeah, them two in the middle.
If us five are facing Roy Keane and Vieira in midfield, we're just walking off that pitch with bruises everywhere. I use every week in our 5 seconds.
We're taken off by the paramedics, we are.
Stretching coming out.
We're just done after that. Man.
So, Saf, you may not like this, but this is my team, and I'll start from the top because I know you don't like this player. And Raheel mentioned him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo at the top of the pitch.
Why am I not surprised?
The GOAT.
Yeah. Saf, can I just say that again? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can I go next?
Yep. Go.
All right.
And does someone want to guess what he's going to come up with? Or will you just let it run?
Listen, when I'm about to speak, I don't understand why you've always got to interject.
I'm just saying,
Let me say my team. Just let me say my team.
raising the question, like, if you can guess and put like some sort of bet on it.
All right, can you? I don't bet, but okay, let's go. Eric Cantona, again, you could probably put the whole universe on this guy's shoulders and he'd be all right, and he'd still boss it. And that, I don't need to say anything more about Eric Cantona. So my team, just to finalise that, my team, Peter Schmeichel in goal. You got Rio Ferdinand, Roy Keane.
You said Vidic.
Cantona.
Oh, you
Sorry.
said Vidic?
Sorry. You know what? I had two people. It was out of Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. It was out of Vidic and Rio Ferdinand, but I went Nemanja Vidic, Roy Keane, Eric Cantona, and the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my team.
Brilliant.
There's a very emotional picture from certain man over there, but we'll let that slide. We'll let that slide. There's a big misconception here. I've never, ever, ever hated Cristiano Ronaldo, so please do not say.
No one said you have. You just don't understand what true greatness is.
No, but at the same time,
Bruno Fernandes.
And at the same time,
compare him to Roy Keane, man. Don't be silly.
No, I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying in terms of
leaders. No, we're talking about leaders, and you can't talk about Bruno Fernandes.
For me, he's still a great leader on the pitch.
The thing is, yeah. I don't want to say too much here, but there's a bit of a contradictory statement there, because you talk about leadership and all this, but then when I mentioned Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira, and then you mentioned Fernandes. Come on.
I thought we got stuck then, bro.
No, I didn't get stuck. It's just a silence. I was just trying to deep it for a second. You mentioned the young player that's coming up and coming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mandanda. How do you say his name?
Yan Danda.
Yan Yanda. Yeah. I just hope and pray he does actually make it. So people can see that there's actually talented people out there, and I don't see why they shouldn't be given a chance, because like I said, we've all come across top players, top Asian players, whether it's Pakistani, Indian, whatever. There's a lot of talented players out there just don't get put through.
But I can also tell you a fact that when I was in college, one of my college friends had a cousin called Adil Nabi, who used to play for West Brom. So he was from a West Midlands Pakistani background as well. So he was a striker, and he was on like FIFA 12 at the time, and he was playing in the West Brom Academy. And I was like, this is really cool. This is something new for me as well. But he ended up playing in India, and he played in the lower league of England as well at some other clubs. But he had no disrespect to his career, but the fact that he was so close to being like a first team starter for West Brom, who were in the Premier League at the time, I found that fascinating. I was like, it's literally that one more step or one more injury from starting for them. And that would have been something fantastic at even 17, 18 years old, looking at that, saying, wow, there's a British Asian footballer who's scoring goals for West Brom left, right, and centre. That would have been fantastic. How about we end the show with a nice little topic regarding the Manchester United striker, Mason Greenwood? Who wants to go for this one?
Left foot, right foot, doesn't matter what foot. Mason Greenwood.
Best finisher in the league.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think it's an absolute disgrace. These papers. I'm not even a United fan, but what I'm gonna say is that any youngster who they try and pull under the rug, and vilify, like you said, and try to kill off his career at such a young age. It all comes down to like just trying to sell their papers, really. But me personally, I think what the reality is that if you try and control the player from like his lifestyle from A to Z, it's impossible. You can't do that. So if he's gone and done that in his private life, don't bring that onto the football pitch, because he's doing great things on the football pitch. You can't bring that onto the football pitch and use his personal life issues to try and scrutinize him, or throw some shade or some negativity at him. And the way these papers are dealing with it, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It's vile.
We said it earlier, they're lacking leaders in that team. Who does Mason Greenwood turn to when he goes into that club? To
100%.
get
Looking
him-
around, I don't think you look at anyone.
To basically
Only-
get himself back on the right path. That's the
But-
only thing that worries me. But I
You've got
believe
a world-class manager in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys. Why can't he look towards him?
Nah, come on, man, Vish.
He's
See, I can see you.
I think with what Rahil mentioned about Rashford, they come back with saying, oh, he was campaigning for school meals, and then he's bought 5 £2 million properties. Yeah, but I think that's the lowest of the low you can ever get with these papers. That's literally the lowest of the low. Now, why would you scrutinize someone, who's run such a massive campaign, over £400 million, of a campaign, and he's used his own personal money to go and buy property as a long-term investment. Let's use Robbie Fowler as an example. The guy's got over 500 properties. No one's heard of that. But what has he done? He's got money coming out of his rear end. What has he done? But no one picks up with that. No one picks up with that, do they?
Yeah,
This is what angers me. Literally angers me. That is. Make sure you tune in next week.
that's it.
That's it.
I just want to say, Manchester United are the greatest and biggest football club in the world.
That's getting edited out. We're not having that just yet. We'll have that. We'll have that in May. We'll have that in May when we win the Champions League.
Okay.
It'll work well. Nah, I'm joking. We won't. We'll make it 3-on-3, 3 Messi, 3 Ronaldo. So if you're interested in being in Friday night's counter attack team Messi, do let us know. Give us a message on.
Let us know, but make sure you're ready for the smoke.